Okay, can you do that all again?
No, absolutely not. I will not be repeating that.
So, chat.
No, 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 no. Because I'm pretty sure she actually got. Think she actually got a little bit of trouble for that one. Fillion is allowed to do things that I am not. We are
Damn,
live, by the way.
Name dropping a streamer that won't see us. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, no, the hey chat, do you like saying is probably not something we can repeat. Probably is the keyword. You never
Let
know.
me just go to
I haven't seen it, but I'll trust
twitch.tv
your
Finner the
TOS.
Bard.
Oh, by the way, Basil, you'll notice I did change the thumbnail. Sorry, Jess. But I realized, given what might be happening today, should probably make it Basil.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
we should. Alrighty. So, let's just continue where we left off here, guys. With what had happened last session. You guys had arrived at the Neverlight Grove. Once here, you had begun looking around and figuring out the state of things. Trying to see what's been happening. You have an idea, you know, of what awaits you in the Neverlight Grove to a degree. You know of a demon lord that is being summoned. You know that if something isn't done here, then the Neverlight Grove is going to share the same fate as Schluttegut. And not just that, if something isn't done here, then it's not just one demon lord that's here in the Underdark or that has made its way to Exandria. It is two demon lords. And that could be devastating. So, while going through the grove and I'll say reintroducing or bringing Stool back, you meet a few of the individuals here in Neverlight Grove. Two of the sovereigns. Sovereign Philo, who welcomed you guys with open arms, who spoke about festivities and how he was glad to let you all in, and Sovereign Basidio, who seemed much more concerned about Sovereign Philo and wanted to let you guys know that it wasn't safe here. You ask around and you try and figure out, we'll say, allegiances, who works with who within the circles, and you get a few names. You know which Myconids are working closely with Philo and which Myconids are working closely with Basidia. You also know that the, well, quote-unquote parent of Stool, one of the Myconids here, the one responsible for basically the creation and the growing of spores into fungi, has been influenced by Philo or influenced by whatever seems to be going on in the inner circle of the grove. You also ask about searching for an individual who might be able to aid in the cause with Seraph, in which you are pointed towards one of the Myconid from the circle of scouts, if I'm not mistaken. An individual who is much more proficient in using their spores to perhaps peer into the mind of somebody who is unconscious, into the mind of Seraph, who is undergoing some horrible things. You learn, however, that this Myconid is currently missing. He was sent to scout uh, by Sovereign Philo, and he hasn't come back since. You know the general direction on where this Myconid went, but not his fate. So you guys go ahead and travel, not that far, fairly close, towards this tunnel, towards the end of the tunnel, where you find Rasharu, the leader of that circle, who urges you guys to get away, as there was something here that, well, was dangerous, something that would take people, individuals, and spit out pods or saplings, copies, almost perfect copies, very uncanny copies of those that it devoured. You guys, I'd say, expertly handle the creature, save Rasharu, and inform him that you need aid. Rasharu gladly helps you. He lets you know that he can't do it back at home because it's dangerous for Seraph to be exposed to the spores of possibly Zuktmoy, right? And so it's much safer here. This is a dead end, and from what you've seen when you walked here, there didn't seem to be any threats. So this might be the safest place to do that. With that, you guys start debating. Do we continue whatever this we are doing within this day? We are kind of tapped a bit on resources, but should we continue and investigate more, try to get to that inner circle, or try to stop, or do we have time? Is there enough time for us to rest, to recuperate, before we continue onwards and do your best to help? And amidst this discussion of yours, Ront and Sylvere return. But it's not just them. Behind Ront and behind Sylvere, you see, two individuals. Both almost equal in height, but the creature behind them, I'd say, is about the same size as Sylvere. Not bipedal, sorry, creature on all fours with massive tusks that kind of jut out of its mouth. It's got this sleek black fur, yellow eyes. And then you hear a voice come from next to that creature. A familiar voice to you, Basil. As you hear someone go, "Oh shit, Pa? Is that you?"
Basil will instantly turn around hearing the word Pa. He does think for a moment that it is Heidi, and he'll look with open eyes and spy who it is.
All right. And as you look, the first thing you'll see is obviously that big creature with a black fur and a massive pink ribbon on it. But your eyes immediately move from that to the familiar face of your daughter, Heidi.
Oh my god, shit. Look how cute she is! As Basil, he just got out of battle. And he'll slowly take a step forward. And the frying pan clatters to the ground, followed by the shield, as Basil will run faster than anybody thought Basil could run.
Oh my god, 26 speed.
31, thank you very much.
Oh, that's right. They changed that.
Yeah. As he will run and pick Heidi up into his arms and pull her into the strongest, warmest hug that he can possibly manage. As he will cry out, "Oh, my sweet daughter! Oh, it's good to see you.
And
I
as
thought
you
something
are
had happened to you."
hugging her, she, allows the embrace, but it's that thing where as you're hugging her, your beard is just kind of like rubbing on her face. And she's like, Dad, your beard tickles. Please. I'm all right. What are you doing here? Did you leave Mom all alone too? You left Mom all alone, didn't you?
As she says that, he'll put her down, and instantly she sees all of the warmth leave his face. I cannot believe that you are asking me such a thing, young lady, after you were the one that left us on this ridiculous crusade of yours without even telling me first.
Mid, mid, almost like lecture, she kind of looks at you as you're doing this and kind of sees that you're getting angry. And she's just going to kind of like, you see gears in her head turning, and she's going to roll her eyes, and she's going to come and give you a hug to interrupt your speech. I missed you too, Pa. I'm all right. Now, what are you doing here? Kind of just like trying to snake away from whatever conversation it is you're trying to have with her.
I was looking for you, thank you very much. I did not leave her alone. Lorhan is managing the restaurant while I'm gone, as he usually is. No thanks to you, little one.
Oh, so you left Mom with Big Brother? Well, wait. You left Lorhan with Mom? Oh, he's in trouble. I don't think he'd last 5 days with her.
Lorhan can handle himself. Since your two sisters are out there doing work, getting the word around about our restaurant, and your older brother checking out Topside, he's the only one I got right now. The rest are all scattered about.
Yeah, and I'm out and about adventuring. So
No,
we're all
young
doing
lady.
our...
You are coming back with me.
I don't think so. Oh, we're your friends. I see you've been traveling with a bunch of... And she kind of looks at everyone. Well, you've been traveling with a bunch of very attractive people. I can't wait to tell Mom about this.
Yeah, guess where I found them?
Where?
In the Drow prison cell I spent almost a month in.
Oh, wow, you've been very kinky. Chains and bars with these attractive people.
You see Basil's face turn like beet red as he like touches the bridge of his nose, and he just goes, "I need to stop letting you have discussions with Ma."
Liar, new target.
I'm beginning to think that Mama Basil would be more open to things than I would.
Also, were we even in there for a month? I thought it was like a week.
Oh no, I thought it was it was more because like it was a week passes, and then Kitsaras came in, and then another week passes, and then I thought it was like a week per person. I thought
It was... You were there for... Some of you were there for a week, but others were there much longer, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it definitely wasn't just like... You guys were trickling in throughout time. Some of the other prisoners were there much longer than you guys, but definitely was like some would go like not every day, but like 2 days later or 3 days later, like people would kind of come in and stuff like that. So it varied.
So half a month to a month. He can over exaggerate a little bit, but
I used to go to the prison 30 minutes both ways. Underground. Basil, do you want to introduce us?
do I want to introduce? No, I not particularly after this little rebellion hellion decides that she's not going to listen to her father. But
It's
I
alright,
don't think I
I'm more
have
than
much
capable
of
of
a
introducing
choice.
myself. And she does a little curtsy. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Heidi Rumblebelly. The handsome figure you've been traveling with is my father. And, well, I'll say I'm quite impressed.
Who's she looking at in particular with that one?
She gives all of you like an up-down, kind of like glancing at all of you.
So before I continue, how old is she?
Okay.
I kind of love that might be in character or out of character.
So she is 90 years old, which is about, give or take, 24 years old in dwarven years. So yes, she is legal, unfortunately.
Yeah. So no matter how you put it, her age is no longer in the clock.
Now, are you
Or even the
okay-
fucking calendar.
Are you okay with liar being liar?
Okay, out of character, Austin is absolutely happy for you to do that. Basil will not be. I'm just
All right.
giving you that warning right now.
All right, that's fine. I just wanted to double check before
That's gonna be the
we
best
went down
roleplay.
this
What are you
road.
talking about?
Absolutely fine with it.
So yeah, liar would absolutely be like peacocking a little bit and being like, "Hello, dear. Oh, it has been so nice to meet your married father. He said so much about you."
That's an interesting defining trait for my father. I didn't know that if we thought about it, married was the first word that came to mind.
Liar.
He's also a very good chef. Shh. Liar's working.
I'm just exchanging glances with Urania, like, oh no.
Liar, there's 4 of us in this party, and you have 4 arms. I'm happy to cook each one of those for each one of us.
Oh, so defensive. See how he already moves against you.
Oh, I'm moving against her, all right.
That went from
Yeah, I'm
putting up what
flirting
you're
to,
putting-
like, the Dark Lord whispering, like, see how he already moves against you.
Heidi kind of is looking at you, and she smirks, crosses her arms, and goes, "I see what you're putting down, but I don't really go for but the things my father said, so I'm okay, thank you."
Oh,
He
thank
hasn't.
God.
Did she say things my father's had?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Hey.
You got 2 options here, Basil. You can lie that you've been with Liar.
Heidi Montgomery Rumblebelly, do not say that about your father. I am happily married, and I would never, ever cheat on your mother.
All right, I'm sorry. My bad.
Something window shopping.
That's not cheating.
Liar's gonna kind of do like a little curtsy and be like, "If you ever want to rebel against your father."
She's already doing that.
She looks at you, she looks at Basil, and then back at you and goes, "Maybe in a few more years. I think I'm in plenty trouble right now."
Fair, I'm willing to wait. I already
That's an
love your family.
understatement.
Can I just say Liar going up to basically like 50% of the Underdark and being like, if you want to rebel against your father, Probably gonna work. The Underdark is made of daddy issues.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's okay, the drow got rid of those.
All right.
She is going to kind of like look at you guys though and go, "Oh, my bad. But if you've well introduced your friends to me and kind of looking at all of you, I didn't really quite catch your names, but I haven't been alone. I've been traveling with a companion, and
What
Pretty
kind
good,
of
if I do say so myself.
companion?
well, she's strong and she's, I think, attractive, and well, she's got a bigger, stronger companion.
Heidi, you left us without telling us. Why would you do such a thing to us? You scared your mother half to death. I came looking for you because I was worried. I felt like something went wrong. You got hurt, got lost. And I found you in Neverlight Grove in the midst of a demon lord summoning?
Her face is gonna turn from that very jovial, kind of like happy-go-lucky face, the face of somebody that's, having a good time, having fun, to immediately just kind of straight sour face. And she's just gonna kind of turn and kind of like not make eye contact and move away from you back towards that much larger beast. I was doing good for the world, Pop. I can't do good from home. And out here I can do something.
Out here, you can die.
I could die in the restaurant too. I could live my life there, spend centuries serving people food, and die of old age. And I'd much rather die out here doing something good than in there slaving away.
That's what the Rumble Bellies do. They make food for people to make them happy. What do you think I
that's
did
not-
when I was your age?
What if that's not what I want to do, Pa? What if I want to be out here, adventuring, running around helping people?
This isn't a discussion right now. Right now, we're getting to a safe place. And you have a lot, and I mean a lot, of explaining to do.
She scowls as she looks at you. She's just gonna go, Guess you're never gonna understand. And she is going to just, from where she's at, she's gonna book it. She's gonna just run, and Heidi is quick on her feet. You kind of watch her just begin huffing it. For somebody so small, you're surprised she can move that quickly. And she just
Heidi!
huffs it and disappears.
Heidi, do not dare! Don't you dare! And he's gonna try and run after her, definitely.
Oh, God.
All right, you're
That went south fast.
free to chase, and I mean, you can. Are you just like full speed and then dashing?
Yes, he is gonna try to dash, and let's see, do I have the ability to? Oh, she's so lucky. I am fully out of spell slots.
Well, she is going to. She's gonna go ahead and dash, then she's gonna go ahead and bonus action dash, and she's just going to every turn move 90 feet.
If I
Is she running towards the end where you know that's a dead end?
She's moving back to the grove because you guys are in the dead end. She
Hmm.
came from the direction of the grove. I was speaking with you guys, and she kind of turned back to where the beast was, which is in the same direction, going back to the grove. And then she just, after the conversation, booked it.
Amaris is going to, like, seeing this happen, kind of like give Arania a look like, you got it from here. And she's going to hop onto Sylvia and give chase as well.
What I am going to ask is, Heidi is running away. Clearly, things don't look like they're going well, and strangers are moving to chase after somebody you've now called a friend. Zoe, I'm going to ask you, would you do anything to stop the pursuit, or would you just let all of this happen?
Vert would definitely follow after Heidi and command the Moorbounder's name is Princess, by the way. Command Princess to follow and try to cut her off.
What do we see, by the way?
All right, so you are also chasing. Yeah. So you guys are now watching as Heidi runs. The focus was on Heidi very much here, but as Heidi runs, you see this individual. If you'd like to explain, Zoe, what your character looks like, as
So-
we go ahead and.
Oh my
Vert?
god. Oh my
This
god.
I'm so happy.
Oh my
Oh
god.
It just gets better. What the hell is that?
My name is Vert. This is Princess. No
So-
time for introductions. We catch the girl. Vert is about a little over 3 feet tall, as you can see. She's tiny. Just goblin, crazy hair that sticks in all directions. She's wearing a mixture of leather and fur that is tattered to shreds and patched very poorly.
Who shreds, you say?
Later.
Oh no.
So who are you cutting off? Are you cutting off Amaris and Sylvia, or are you cutting off Basil?
Trying to cut off Heidi. Like trying
Oh,
to catch
Heidi,
up to her.
gotcha.
All right. Are you hopping on Princess's back, or?
Yes.
Okay, I need to ask for the sake of things. Is Princess in Guardian form or Striker form?
Guardian.
Guardian. Okay.
Which is the unfortunate part.
Melt.
So as you guys begin running after Heidi, I'll say, Amaris, you and Vert are both on your mounts and are moving on these quadrupedal creatures through this tunnel. I'd say almost the same pace.
So we have
Heidi,
90
however,
feet of movement. Oh, sorry, 60 feet
okay,
of movement.
list. Okay, yeah. So Sylvia definitely faster. But Heidi is also just as quick. I'll say it'll take Sylvia much shorter time to catch up to Heidi.
As soon
But
as
definitely go ahead.
as soon as she's within range, first of all, as soon as like she goes past Vert, Vert looks like she like we were introduced to her as being this person who's like been traveling with Heidi, right?
Mhm.
She just like kind of passes by and very quickly just goes, "Hi, I'm sorry, I'll introduce myself later. It's nice to meet you. I'm just gonna go help your friend." And like you see, and I realized, should we introduce ourselves to Vert or to
Well,
Zoe?
Probably.
yeah. I
Out
mean,
of
what the
game,
characters
Zoe's
look
been
like.
watching this for a very long time. I know who everyone is.
Fair enough.
I'll say you'll leave your like introductions as characters to when it seems fit. Right now, I don't think it's definitely the best time to, you know,
Yeah. The main thing here
Introduce
is
each
that what
other.
you see, Vert, is like you go taking off. I'm assuming you take off before Amaris, and then just hear this as there's just a giant fucking bullet booking it past you.
She's
As
Boulay.
whichever.
Yeah.
Vert would pronounce it boulet.
Man.
Boulet. But as soon as I'm within
What in
range,
the shit is that?
big scary monster. I'm going to use my last charge of the Earring of Message towards Heidi once I'm within range, and just say, "We weren't properly introduced. I understand you, and I won't let you not make your own choice, but please slow down. It's very dangerous right now, and you should not be alone."
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
But the DC this is going to be pretty high because while you were traveling with her father, you are still a stranger to her, and she
True.
isn't quite sure of your intentions. We'll put the DC at 18.
18? Okay. I need an 11 or higher. Here we go. Come on. Oh my god.
Fucking 11. That's hilarious.
Exactly.
She is gonna get the message, and she's not gonna slow down. She's gonna keep her pace, kind of like moving at like basically trying to keep the same distance with you. But you see her kind of reach into a pouch and take out a small copper wire, and she's gonna kind of like twirl it a bit and clasp it in her hands and whisper something. And you are also going to receive a message. Don't know who you are, but just leave me alone. And you can tell she could have gone faster, but she definitely didn't go fast.
Remind me, Burb, what was the name of the sovereign that we were staying with?
Oh, Fred? No, Basidia.
Basidia, and then what was the clan that we were going off to go find the new guy for? It was a hunting clan, I believe?
Rasher, the circle of
Scouts.
was it?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, scouts. I think there's a. Here we go. Explorers, scouts, basically the same thing.
Because I know this is message, I will respond with the one thing I can say, which is, I'm just someone trying to save my people and save others from the demon lords. I've been doing it for a long time. Let's at least meet at the Circle of Scouts, please. I'll talk to
She's
Basil.
going to, with the same copper wire, whisper into it again. And you're going to get the message. Not there. They don't know who I am yet. Meet me by the outskirts. Circled forest. Come along.
And as soon as I hear that, I am then going to, I assume have I passed Basil at this stage?
Yeah, no. You guys are running at she's running at 90 feet around every 6 seconds.
Damn these stubby little legs.
So I could catch up. And you actually can see Basil. She can catch up, and then she slows down.
And as you're slowing down, she's looking back. She's going to reach down to the ground, grab a bit of dirt. She's then going to toss it into the air and wave her hand, and then she's gonna cast Long Strider on herself, and then she's just gonna pick up the pace even more.
Damn. Damn, she took spells that were made to run away. Good shit.
Right before, like, she probably, like, finally kind of blots out into the distance, Basil is going to yell out her name one more time. Not in an angry tone, but like a tone where you're, like, reaching out for somebody but can't quite get them.
Oh.
She just keeps running and then disappears into the darkness. Doesn't even look back, Basil. Just full speed moving 40, 80, 120 feet around at this point. And then she's gone.
Basil's going to slow to a stop. And I am going to roll something for me.
Dimension door.
Fantastic. As Basil, like, slows to a stop, he's going to be bent over, clutching his heart as his head is just thumping away to the point where everything just kind of turns white for a second, as he's very much struggling to keep his breath. He is spent from the maw, from the gnolls, from the plant, and now seeing his daughter run away from him. He ain't got no gas left in the tank.
Oh, this just became sad.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. Does Amara see this?
If you look back towards Basil after you kind of begin slowing down and she disappears.
Basil?
Bro's wheezing. Like, you can hear his lungs struggling.
And she is going to immediately, like, hop off Sylvia and kind of go over and put her hand on your back. She doesn't know if it'll do anything for right now. I'm pumping 5 points of lay on hands in there.
I think that gives him enough, like, relief to kind of, like, he like slams his fist against his chest a couple times as he'll kind of, like, stand back up, and you hear, like, the cracks of his spine and whatnot. And
hey, slow.
This old ticker's not gonna be beaten for much longer if we keep this up. Too much running.
It's not too late to be consecuted. She'll give, like, the smallest smile.
I don't know what that means.
I have explained it. I don't know if that's out of game or in game that you don't know what that means.
no, that's in game.
Okay, cool. I talked with her. She'll kind of tap her earring. I know where she's going. Maybe we work on a different approach, huh?
I can't believe she did that to me. To her family.
I have 1,000 things I could say, but I won't right now. It's not what you need. For now, just rest. And I think we do need to take a night. Basil,
Fine.
you trust me, don't you?
He is definitely giving you quite a suspicious look. Why?
Because if I'm going to help, you need to.
I'll tell you what. Whatever you're gonna do, just do it without telling me. I'm not in the best mental state to think about these things right now.
I know. For a moment, I think she's actually going to help you onto Sylvia. And as they're riding back, she's not going to say much. She's just going to say, Basil, if I stayed with my family, if I didn't leave, I would have been on the other side of that cell. There's a chance she made a choice she thought she had to take. Doesn't mean it didn't hurt. Doesn't mean it was right.
It's a lot different than this, Morris.
All right.
But I will accept what you're telling me.
As she'll bring Basil back to the rest of the party.
I will ask, Vert, when all of this was happening and Heidi began to speed up, and you watched as this individual on a belay, Amaris, began slowing down, did you continue moving to chase, or would you have slowed down as well? In times like this, you know how fast Heidi can be, and this definitely isn't even her top speed yet.
It's not even her final form.
Yeah. Do you wish to pursue, or?
Vert recognized there was no chance of catching up, so just stopped, sighed deeply, and with nothing else to do, kind of turned back around, watching the rest of the group, wondering what was going to happen next.
Mars will kind of look over. So as far as introductions go, that I'm sure was not ideal. Hi.
I've seen worse. I've seen better.
That tracks. And you see, she's just like eyeing the moorbounder.
That is princess. Say hello, princess.
And more
Right.
about it just goes. Just yawns and just keeps moving.
Can I tell them about that, by the way?
They must, sorry.
No, good.
insight check if Princess is a girl or a boy.
Oh. Should I? Is that insight or medicine?
What would Amaris do?
I don't think Amaris is actually questioning that just yet.
I would say it wouldn't be an insight check. I'd say it's
Perception,
just as simple
sorry.
as a perception check, because all you need to do is kind of look behind for
Sorry, yeah, perception.
for something there.
Check if there's a fifth leg.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
She is beautiful. She is beautiful. No.
She. Do I think it's she?
No.
16 is more than enough. Princess is not a girl.
They are very beautiful, yes.
She. This is Princess. Princess is a lady.
God, what I would give to have speak with animals right now.
So, you met Princess, I am Vert.
Vert. No, that's not how she would say it. Vert. I'm Amaris. You've met Basil. We should probably introduce you
Basil
to the
really
others.
in the talking mood right now.
And these, and I assume it doesn't take long to get back to the others.
I mean, on your mounts as well, they would kind of be galloping at their own full speed. No need to worry about having Basil run alongside you, so you get back fairly quickly.
And this would be Arania, Laya, and Ront.
Vert
Hello.
kind of looks at Arania. Mon Dieu. What a woman.
Oh. All right. Thank you for the compliment, I guess.
You are welcome.
Something, climb like a tree.
I'm surprised you could tell Arania was a woman.
Vert just assumes that anything pink makes it a woman.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I see. Fair.
We take off the bow. Where's Princess?
It's a Perry the Platypus kind of a situation.
A Moorbounder? Princess a Moorbounder?
I was just about to do the same thing.
Oh my god.
Like, no offense to anyone. Vert's kind of dumb.
How is that offense to anyone else besides Vert?
Oh my god. So Basil's daughter sort of ran. And we should really head back. We need to get rest. And she'll kind of like look over to Basil and then look over to Arania, like giving her the look of he may need attention.
I think Arania gives you a long look, and then her eyes slowly slide to Basil, and then back to you like, I will help him with his wounds, but that is it.
What else would you help? Never mind. That's Liar's job. We all know this.
I can get it up just fine, thank you very much.
No, not your Warhammer.
Where's that red paw? Goes back just to make a joke.
Oh my gosh.
Oh fuck, I can't remember anybody's name. What was the name of the Myconid that we came to see?
Pressure room?
Rusharoo.
Rasharu.
Yes.
I wonder. The other entrance. The place that Heidi was talking about, that was the other entrance that we came from, right?
Yeah, basically it's the outskirts of the forest. The pathway that you guys kind of like entered from led to the outskirts of the Zerkwood forest. That's where kind of it is.
The outskirts, the other entrance to the grove. Would it be safe to transfer him there?
No, it's too close to the. Still too close to the grove. It would be dangerous.
How long do you think it'll take if you are staying here?
I do not know. His conditions difficult.
Kind of looks around. And then looks over to Stool. I've heard of myconids being able to talk to each other. How far does that go?
Not super far. I don't think I can do very far connections.
All right. How long did it
Usually
take?
the sovereigns are really good at that.
How long did it take for us to get here from the grove?
Around 3 to 4 hours, give or take.
If things should happen, you know how to get out, yes?
I do. Yes.
And just looks over to Arania, looking between her and Seraph.
If for an added layer, I could stay here and
I don't think
cast
that's an
tiny
option.
hut.
I think if we're going to do this, we need everybody we have.
So I am confused. Do what? Because I thought we were going to rest. Or what, are we going to go in and deal with the issue at the grove at the moment? Or are we going to go after Basil's daughter?
I was going to suggest we go back to the grove and rest there. Keep an eye on things. Or, well, maybe rest on the outskirts. Keep a watchful eye. But we should report back to Basidia.
All right.
Amaris will dismount and look to Basil. Can you walk, friend?
I'm not injured. I'm just old. Just
Question
need a
still
breath of
applies.
fresh air. I'll be fine. You can tell that he is absolutely putting on bravado as he slips off of Sylvere. But he's walking.
I'll look over to Rasharu. This is Sylvia. I'm sure you know your way around, but, well, as you've seen, she's rather fast. She'll help you get out if you need to in an emergency.
Kind of looks towards Sylvia, just waves. Hello, Sylvia. then he'll go back to the spores on Seraph and kind of like he's trying to like split his attention between the task at hand and a conversation with you, but you can see he's trying to figure out what's going on.
I'll give Sylvia a couple of scritches. I actually gotta check something here really quick. Let's do. You said 3 to 4 hours of travel.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume that's more than a mile.
Yeah.
Okay. I will whisper over to her. If you are nearby, as soon as you are close enough, you know what to do. Call for me. All right?
Sylvia will give you a gentle nod of acknowledgement.
She'll give a few more scritches before going back to the rest of the party. All right. Should head back. Vert. I assume you want to go back to Heidi.
I believe that she needs her time alone, and from what I know of that girl, if she does not want to be caught, she will not. So I wish to stay with you, if that is not a problem. Heidi is not afraid of anything. She will be back to speak with the grey one. The one with the grey hair. I don't remember his name.
That's Lyra.
The other one, the short one.
Oh, that's Basil. I was about to say,
Yes,
gray
exactly.
hair is actually kind of a theme here of Meradia.
She will be back. I will wait.
Well, to the rest of the party for approval on this.
I like the small creature.
Who are you calling small? You may be tall like tree, but you fall just the same.
Oh, do I? And Lyra's gonna do the drop.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
The Vogue drop.
Yeah.
I love that.
I hate my fucking mind. You said drop, and all I can think of was that Omni-Man pose.
Oh.
With the one trumpet.
Jeez. Yeah.
Think, Verts! Where would you be? What was that, Arena?
I do not mind that she joined.
And princess too. Ghost princess.
Yes. What is princess?
Princess is princess. How you say, more bounder.
A more bounder. It bounds more.
I think it's MOOR.
Oh, a more bounder.
That is right.
Do any of us know anything about Moorbounders?
I have no idea.
I don't think they're under Dark Native, are they?
No, they are not. But I mean, if any of you would like to, you can go ahead and make me. Oh, we'll do survival.
Okay.
Make me survival?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my
I meant
God.
I know everything.
Yeah.
Turns out Moorbounders
Yeah, basically, they are native to. All right, they're from Jorhas. They are these muscular. What's the best way to describe them?
Swamp
Massive,
panther.
muscular, panther-esque creatures. They've got these long tusk-like teeth. Prefer swamps and marshes. Fairly tall, about 6 feet tall. However, this one is clearly much larger than that.
Why is it so big?
From what you know, they're usually very aggressive creatures. Um, you want all the information, Liar? Basically, they when they're kids, they eat each other. It's kind of like a, every man for themselves. Moorbounders will eat anything as long as it's meat. They're gonna eat it. Very difficult to tame. There are a few versions of Moorbounders. There are ones with bristles on its backs and those without it. Usually, those with bristles are much tougher, more of like the alpha of the Moorbounders, basically.
Oh, a Moorbounder. I'm sorry. Well,
You are
it's very-
forgiven.
Yes, Princess is very would Princess be very friendly if they received scritches or nuzzles
I
or
knew.
pets or maybe snuggles later? And you just see like her facade of like trying to ignore her love of these kinds of monsters is fading fast. She fucking loves creatures that would like kill you in a second.
Vert kind of looks at Princess, looks at Mars, back at Princess, back at Mars. Approach slow.
I will approach.
Then you'll be fine.
slow.
Princess is
Beginning.
very nice. You do not need to worry. She only bites if I tell her to bite.
Just instant. Just already on her.
You approach Princess, and Princess kind of looks at you as you're approaching, and then just kind of like turns around so that his butt is facing you, and it just kind of plops down onto the ground, and he's just sitting, or just like turned away and ignoring. And you can tell like when he turns his head like some posh elitist kid, kind of like turns like and just sits down. He's just kind of like looking away. He'll kind of glance back at you if you're approaching, and kind of like hiding the fact that he's glancing back at you, and he's gonna turn away again. And
Did
he's
you just
playing
toothless me?
coy from what it looks like?
Princess is a very good girl.
Yes, Princess is the best girl, and she's like feeling so bad for that, like kind of gauging Princess's reaction to being called a good girl.
I mean, right now it's you can make me an insight check if you like.
I like how we're like, oh wow, new player, yeah, cool, goblin. Anyways, Princess.
There is from like the expression of the reaction to it, there is a what's the word for it? There's a kind of sense of like I've given up, calls me princess, says I'm a girl. It's like kind of like a bit of like defeat of like I can't do anything here. But also like of acceptance. Yeah.
We do a
Of, like,
what is it? We do a speak with animals,
And you're like, "Oh, hi, princess." And he's like, "My name is Daniel."
Oh my god. As I assume are we walking and talking?
Well, Princess just plopped his butt on the ground,
Oh.
so
Well, we were.
Princess, you know it is not polite to pout.
Princess is just gonna kind of like look at you, and then kind of like make the motion of like an exhale, and just slowly and very sloppily get back up, and just continue like walking.
There, that is better.
Oh my god, she is Bella.
No, she's princess. You know nothing.
Can I tell them that thing we talked about?
Fucking.
Just the fact of like, I think when you were having this idea, we heard. I think it was when we heard Bella, our dog, just give a. And I was like, wait, can we just get sound bites of Bella for Princess?
Oh, please.
She's so fucking sassy.
You just need to put her in our office. Eventually, there will be a weird ass sound. It was like, "Yep, that's princess."
Yeah. We really should get back to the grove, though. And more pets to come. Yes, more scratches.
Somewhere in the distance, Sylvia's jealousy can be felt.
Don't do this to me, no.
You're gonna get back to Sylvia, and Sylvia's be like, "Why do I smell a different animal on you? What's going on here?"
Sophia, it's not like that. Okay, it is like that, but side point.
All right. So, as you guys are walking back towards the grove, is there anything else you guys would like to do? Bits and pieces of conversation, or would you like to just move back into the grove?
So, Vert, what's your deal?
Deal? How you mean deal?
Yeah, like, what are you doing in the Underdark?
Oh, that is very interesting story. You see, Princess and I, we were going through the woods one day, and I see this cave, and I say to Princess, "I want to go in the cave." Princess does not want to go in the cave, so we go in the cave. And it is not a cave. It is a, how you say, we zoop. We fall down this very slimy thing, and next thing I know, we are here. Completely by accident. And
Sounds like the end of the Jorhas.
it's been strange. Very, very strange. I'm sorry, you say?
Oh, I was saying it was, sounds a lot like the weekends at Jorhas.
Good times.
Yes, you get it. And Lyre brings out a fist to like fist bump.
Vert looks kind of up and down, then tentatively bops her fist against Lyre's.
Excellent. We shall get along nicely.
I think so. I like this one.
All right, everyone, I have a new favorite. All of you may vie for my attention appropriately.
Appropriately.
Or perhaps inappropriately. I can be bribed.
Oh my gosh. Are you my sister?
Basil just
I think-
grumbles, "Oh, not another one."
I think I am the wrong shade of moss for us to be sisters.
True.
Besides, you could not wear it this well. Moss only looks good on me.
Oh, we can try to work something out. Fashion show.
I am listening closely.
Excellent. We'll need to get to a city for my supplies, but it will be done.
Right, and as you guys continue moving, after a while of walking and talking, you eventually arrive back at the grove. The comings and goings of the grove are still the same as you left it. A few circles keep to themselves. Um, Not much really is going on. Uh, those of you that pass by it can kind of like glance a bit at the interior circle or the interior of the grove towards that forbidden spot where Sovereign Philo would bring people towards and they would never come out. But you don't really see much in there. There is a thick mist. You're fairly confident that instead of mist, those are just very thick spores that obscure vision. You veer away from it. Well, depending on where you guys would like to go, if you'd like to return back to the Circle of Explorers up on that ledge, you could go there. If you want to find Sovereign Basidia, then you can go ahead and find them there. Or if there's any other spot in specific that you guys would like to kind of rest or lounge around, you're free to find it if you'd like.
All right, so what is the plan? Like, how are we stopping the giant mushroom? Yes.
Yeah. All right. You start moving, navigating throughout the grove until eventually you're able to find Basidia, who seems to be in conversation with other Myconids.
Hey guys,
Hello.
I'm just gonna give you guys
Hello.
a heads up. Unfortunately, the stream didn't catch literally anything since I said BRB.
Oh,
How
no.
dare you?
Wavelink.
no.
Yeah, Wavelink
You
completely
fool!
crashed. Yeah, that sucks.
Those bastards.
All right, guys, gotta do it again. Give it all the role play.
Sluttery. The art. Sluttery. Everyone join up who wishes to join my new circle. I'm starting here.
Circle of sluttery.
Yes.
Circle of Sluttery.
Vert's on board.
All the Myconids are like, oh, we already do that all the time. We're
What do you
mushrooms.
think the spores are?
Yeah. If anything, you're vanilla by comparison.
Our
Liar's
safe word
devastating.
is just spreads out spores.
Liar's like, I must live among them and learn their ways.
Sorry for interrupting. Just wanted to give you the heads up.
That's okay. I don't think anything too important was talked about.
Never interrupt me again. I'm just joking.
But yes, so we're gonna go to the Seeker Circle, right?
If you're going towards Basidia,
Yes.
Basidia is currently talking with another Myconid.
Yes.
Give me a second. Let's see here. Yeah. This Myconid is the one that you saw at the outskirts of the Zerkwood Forest.
Mm.
And from what Basidia, Sovereign Basidia had kind of spoken about, this is probably the leader of the Circle of Hunters. And as Basidia notices your presence and your group approaching, kind of finishes the conversation with the leader of that circle. And they kind of part ways, and Basidia gives you their attention.
Yes,
You've
hello.
returned.
Yes, we have. One minor note: if you see a dwarf running around, that's one of these little creatures, less beard. They are kind of with us, but I would count them as an ally. So just in case you see them, they're running around for some reason.
Very well. Keep that in mind.
And then we killed a large, sexy plant.
I don't know
see.
if sexy is the right word.
It is. Anywho, so what's
It
the
just
plan? So what's the plan now? I think we also inadvertently might have helped you by killing, what was it, a salamander, a water weird, and a boule.
We're alone, by the way, with this guy, right?
Sorry, what was that?
We're alone with him, right?
No, your entire family is here listening to the conversation. Yeah, you're alone.
Oh God! Fuck Suckboy, we gotta go.
Yes,
Who are these friends?
you were
you
alone with him.
No, sorry, continue, liar. You got this.
Yes, I do. I've been paying attention.
I thought you were gonna say I've been here the whole time.
I've been here the whole time.
I've been queer the whole time. So
So, what should be our next stage now that we've helped secure a way out if things get fucked up?
We sleep.
I like this plan.
We do need to rest, somewhat safely at least. Have you heard anything? The wedding, does it feel nigh, or... I know you can't really tell if we have time, but we need it.
I've not been able to ascertain, as of yet, the timeline of the wedding. I'm trying. I had sent some of my people, Wildemount, the circle of hunters. I tasked him with sending people into the wedding, but none have come out.
Ooh.
Then it sounds like we need to crash the party then.
Have to rest it at least, yes. If we go in now as we are, we'll just end up among them.
Maybe that's the plan. We sneak among them, pretend that we're part of the bridal party, get close, and then do something.
That might not be the worst idea, actually. At least... It might not be the worst idea to do so once we're rested, I agree. Going in guns blazing, we could make a mistake. What's a gun?
I was just about to.
If
Same
you do want to send someone tonight to take a look, I can cast a greater invisibility on someone.
None of us are
That-
particularly stealthy.
I'm actually pretty stealthy.
It's on the opposite.
Oh, hey, robot, you
Bert.
robot.
Uh-oh.
Robots.
Burbot?
They're talking about a wedding, or kind of like looking at the location. You know Heidi has been in there before.
Oh.
During your excursions here in the Grove in the outskirts and the things you've been doing, you know that Heidi at one point went in there to check it out and then came back out. She told you about what was inside and mentioned a massive fungal growth, but not just that. There were some prisoners in there.
This is divert, right?
This is different.
Vert shares this information with the group.
I see. Should we contact Heidi?
Yeah. I'll look to Basil. She's your daughter. She's her own person, so I don't need to ask permission, but doesn't mean I won't ask what your opinion is. She asked that I was pleading for her to come back, or at least to meet us somewhere. She gave me a place and said to come alone.
You saw how she ran from me. If I go, then same thing will happen to her all over again.
Maybe I should go. Have a chat with her.
Can I insight check this? Make sure it's actually a chat.
I mean, make me an insight check. Go ahead. Liar, for you, your choice. You can whisper roll it. Persuasion or deception, up to you.
I need you to roll a nat 1 to do otherwise.
Convert insight check this too, because Heidi is her friend and she's not sure how she feels just yet about Liar approaching Heidi.
Sure, make me an insight check as well.
Oh,
Okay. Mars, you don't quite get anything. Liar seems to be forthright, but well, Liar, I'll say I'll allow you to kind of with a 22 versus your score earlier.
oh, robot.
Robot.
Should we do that thing where we all leave, you join first, and it's your...
I don't think that has anything to do with us being here first. I think that has to do with internet.
Wouldn't hurt to try.
Yeah. Boop. Are they leaving? All right. There we go. I love how we pop back into existence on stream.
Hopefully that works.
Hopefully this
Fingers
works.
crossed.
Yeah.
It usually does help because the server, or like the server basically where the call gets kind of like hosted on, is based on whoever joins first. So I'm probably having a hard time if everything's over there, but you guys are having an easier time if the server's closer to where I am. So
Fair.
hopefully this is better.
Seems to be.
So far.
But yeah. Lair, why don't you let Vert know, or tell us, were you being forthright? Were you lying? What does Vert get with a 22 insight?
Vert can tell that, like, despite Liar being a shady character, they know when and where to be appropriate. So this is like Liar's just being like, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her and see what's going on, and we have important shit to do. So I'm going to be important.
If there's anything I know about Heidi, it is that she does not know you. She spoke to Amaris, and she said alone. If it is not Amaris, she run.
I can disguise myself.
Oh God. I think opening up a deception may not be
You may
the
try.
best idea.
That is my advice.
There may be an option here, though. Liar, I actually do think that you would be a good help. That you know Heidi as well as her recent travels. Would you count in that alone, or are you also excluded?
I would like to think that I would not be unwelcome with Heidi.
She'll look over to Lyre. No better people with people than I am. I could use your help, but perhaps stay close enough to be able to message me when I can tell you that the coast is
get
clear.
it. Sounds good. I'll also send a sending if anything happens.
Actually, that's more of a good point, really. We'd be rather stupid to go alone. I'll look to Arania and Basil. Are you two okay to hold down the fort here? Keep an eye out.
Yes.
Basil just nods softly, kind of looking into the dirt as he's kind of like sitting.
I think Mars would kind of pack her stuff and get ready to go almost right away. But before she does, she would just come over to Basil. Just kind of look down at him. Basil. And if you're not looking at her,
I'll look
you're
up.
just okay.
He'll look up at you. Yes.
As soon as you
Won't
start
say
looking
anything,
up,
but he'll look up.
she's wrapping her arms around you. She's giving you the biggest hug she knows that you need right now. And just holds you close. You can kind of even feel through your armor that it's actually getting as squeezed with her 8 strength as much as she can. And she is just going to whisper in your ear. If you were aiming to be the perfect parent, you would have failed regardless. But you are by far one of the greatest I've ever met. And
You hear him chuckle a little bit. Guess we'll see when she talks or not. Sure, she'll tell you all about how stifled her dreams. I am offended.
I said one of. She's how old again?
Let me do some math. I kind of like does some math in human years, which obviously we go off of, even though we're all not human.
Literally none of us are human.
He'll tell you that in dwarf years she's about 24.
Basil. How long ago did she run away?
Oh geez, how long has it been, Herb? Like 3 months, probably, maybe 3 months, 4 months.
Let me check the calendar. When did you leave right away when she left, or?
I'd say within like a week or two of them like waiting for her to come home. Yeah, he probably left after the like second week.
It's been
1 week since you looked at me.
I'd say you're closing in on like 3 months.
She is the human equivalent of 24. And she only recently ran away from home? I haven't seen your parenting skills, but quite honestly, that's better than most can do. And she's just going to give you a smile. Hear her out. It's the only advice I can give. She spent 3 months living in her world for once, not yours. It's the only thing you can do to keep her from running again. And if she's a good daughter, she'll hear you too. But she needs to hear you first. Or she needs you to hear her first.
You can convince her to come and talk to me. That's more than she gave me when she left.
Do my best. She'll just give another squeeze. Has this counted as a short rest?
Sure.
Thank God.
You'll need the HP for when Heidi kills you.
You're not wrong. Okay, I'm using another one. I rolled shit. There we go. And I'm gonna go with Lyre and Vert.
All right. Let me just do this.
Oh no, where'd they go?
They're
They've
gone.
been deleted.
Do this. Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Turn around.
Carl?
Jimmy's mom has got it going on.
Oh, I love Carl Weezer.
All I want. And I'm eating a croissant.
All right.
Croissant.
As you guys continue moving, eventually you arrive at the location, the outskirts. You look around, and as you were moving here, Amaris, are you walking with Lyre and Vert, or is it just you and Vert, or are you alone?
Perhaps. Vert, do you think you would be safe enough to, say, take her at her word about alone, or... I know, Lyre, you should be hanging back.
Yep. Here is what we shall do. I do not want Heidi to think that you went against your word. So I follow. You go in alone. I come in soon after. Make her think I follow you. That you do not break your word.
Fair enough. Keep good communication, Lyre, all right?
Sounds good. I'm a great communicator.
Do you think... Any advice? Inspiration? Bard help?
Don't talk about her dad. Talk about her.
That's
Or the mission.
actually a really good
Heidi
idea.
has spent much time not having her own voice. Do not try to force an idea.
All right. And I'll press forward.
All right. As you move forward. Oh no, you're all disappearing one by one.
No.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
You hear a voice. You're not quite sure what direction it's coming from. But you hear a voice just kind of go, it looks like you kept your word. Alone, just like you said.
Amaris will kind of put her hands up. She still has her sword with her, but she'll kind of like stick it into the ground next to her and put her hands up. Like you said, though, I would be remiss not to tell you. Your friend Vert, my friend Laya, they are off in the distance just in case I needed help. A good distance away, though. With how it is down here, I think it would be rather foolish for me to at least not have communication. I hope you understand that.
As her arms are up, you hear her, but this time she's already behind you. All right, that's fine, but and she takes out what looks to be a hempen rope, and she hands it to you. Put this on.
She'll begin to.
All right, and as you're starting the process, doesn't even wait for you to finish. You hear her just say, "Home," and the rope immediately begins to tighten and restrain you. All right, there we go. No funny business. And she kind of walks in front of you now.
Amaris kind of looks down, then kind of looks over her lavender skin. It's understandable.
Like you said, down here you can't really trust many people, so
I agree.
I do what I can to keep safe. Vert, though, she can... Well, she's free to come whenever she wants. Her I trust.
All right. She's currently with Laya. If you'd like to do the same thing with them, that is also all right. But it's up to you.
Well, I've only got one set of ropes, so...
She kind of thinks for a moment. I'm fairly certain Laya has some.
Like just like hops over, like already tied up. Like, oh, what are you guys doing?
Like full shibari. Like, oh, were we not having fun?
I just did this by myself. I didn't realize we were doing a group thing.
That's talent, actually. If you can do self shibari.
I got 4 arms.
Well,
Oh boy.
as you know, she's kind of thinking, and she's like, "Actually, you know what? I think you'll fit."
Oh, I'm sure
Go
you
ahead.
will.
That's your daughter.
It just came to me instinctively.
Is everybody else approaching?
If I'm given a green light.
Yeah. As
Heidi
long
seems
as
to be
Heidi
alright
says
with
it's
it.
all right. We were sort of quickly introduced. And even then, it was just a first name basis.
Alright, well, before any more introductions, give me a moment. You, tall one, sexy one with the horns, get next to your friend here.
Okie dokie.
Alright. And she's going to look towards the rope again. Away. And the rope just begins to untangle itself from you, Amaris. Go ahead, start wrapping yourself up.
Amaris will
Okay.
like
Liar.
hold her wrists out to be bound to Liar.
I
And
like
she's
that
gonna
this is
speak
going
the word
already.
again. Home. And the ropes are gonna once again restrain you. Alright,
Neat
there we go.
trick.
Now we can talk. But do it, we have to do, right?
sure it goes without saying. I know a little bit about you, though not of your recent exploits. So the introduction was sort of ahead of time for us. My name's Amaris. Amaris the Moon Dancer. She'll look over to Lyre.
Lyre, Pancifier. And I guess she probably would have wanted all 4 of my arms tied up.
Well, it's
Otherwise,
more
it
of
would
like
have,
bound you like fully, like around your body, basically.
Oh.
And if you wrap yourselves around, like fully bound, like hostage situation, fully bound.
Oh, okay. Do I have a foot loose?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay. She'll extend her foot like her hand, like a hand, like, pleasure to meet you.
She's gonna kind of walk over and shake it. And it's like, Moon Dancer and Pacifier, are these stripper names?
It's cultural for me and dangerous to say my birth name.
I see.
Yes. No. Well, mine just happens to be.
This is where we find out, like, my name is actually Harold.
They are as much fun as if they were strippers.
Oh, I see. You had a taste already for it.
Eh, you know me. I am, come say, fickle.
I see.
Now, Heidi, they are no threat. I promise.
So long as you're not teamed up with a demon lord, I should say.
Kind of looks at Vert. And then back towards the 2 that are tied. Alright. She's gonna grab the rope. Away! And the rope is going to solidify into a quarterstaff. She's just gonna kind of look at it. Home. It's gonna turn back into rope, and she's gonna put it on her side. I trust you, Vert.
I
say they're
should
no trouble, then.
hope so after everything these past few months.
Of course. Well, gonna kind of look at the both of you. What did you want to talk about?
Well, we're going to talk about what's going on, but now I want to talk about where you got that, because I need one.
She looks at the rope. This one? Don't tell my dad I stole it.
I failed as a dad. My kids run away and now she's stealing.
Oh, that's fine. I've stolen lots of shit.
I
What?
haven't.
Was he a self-serving asshole?
Your father?
No, the person you stole from.
Damn.
Ah. Yes, your father's tried to dad us a little bit.
Yeah.
But this one's mine, so no sharing. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Writing that down. for
Happy to know
Christmas
it
list.
exists, though. Yes, thank you.
I literally have a gift list for each of you. Look,
So, go ahead.
the first thing I should ask, and I'm sorry that this is a bit selfish. Have you seen anything down here? Anything strange or dangerous? More than the Underdark usually provides.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of dangerous stuff down here. I mean, First and I have been working the outskirts, making sure that things here slowed down.
What of demons?
So that, well, not so much demons, but
You
in the garden, it's pretty bad.
We heard you were able to go into where they're holding a wedding.
She nods.
You know what they're doing, don't you?
I do, to a degree, yeah.
Laya here gave me advice when we were going to come talk to you, which is to allow yourself to talk about yourself. And Laya, I have to break that advice for just one moment. We've traveled from a prison of drow that was attacked by demons. We went to a town of Kuatoa that has now been demolished by the rise of the Demogorgon. We've seen signs of Inogu, now signs of Zokmoy, and whatever other demon lords now rise. I hope you'll excuse my worry and information gathering when I'm asking these things, because danger is present, and I don't know how much time we have left. But I thought you should be informed.
She sighs. I'm aware of what's been going on. I've been doing what I can from here to help. To stop what... Well... Stop what is about to happen. It's... If you're talking about Suktomoy, she's already here.
What?
Lying low, but she's here.
For how long?
About a week now. Her presence isn't that strong, but it will get stronger. This wedding that I talk about, if that wedding is completed, then it's but a stepping stone to Suktomoy's bigger plans.
How long do you think we have?
I've been slowing down their progress every now and then. Honestly, I think they just need a few more sacrifices before they can move on. I went in there a few days ago to look around and saw some prisoners. She looks at her hands. I dealt with them before they could be used. And so now they need new ones. Like I said, I've only been able to slow them down, but it's only a matter of time.
All we need is 8 hours. I don't think slowing down is an option anymore. Stopping them before anymore. And she'll look down at she catches her hands, like sees them and kind of gives her a bit of a knowing look. For what it's worth, thank you. Yes.
Are you moving to? Did you approach her when you did this, or
No. She's like she caught a
Oh.
glance down them and at them and
Oh.
like kind of
Okay.
matched her eyes, kind of like acknowledging that. For what it's worth, thank you. There's not a lot who would stake their lives, especially down here.
like I said, the words that my father won't understand, but I'm here to help. I'm here to do good in the world, and this is it. This is my good that I can do. Slowing down this demon lord's ascension. And there's just a stepping stone. If marriage to that mushroom is completed, then all that's left is our marriage with the Romkas, and it's over. We'll lose all of the Underdark.
Marriage with what? Do I recognize that name?
Yes. It's basically it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it's a wonder of the Underdark. Aramikos is the largest fungal life form in the Underdark. Possibly largest creature. But it is a mushroom or fungi that has spread across and throughout the Underdark, and it basically spans across a good part of the deeper parts of the Underdark.
Oh, it's
And
like it's like
Go
Armorilia
on.
from our world.
So if Zugtmoy, from what she's saying, marries Aramikos, then you can assume the reach and power that she gets through that fungal life form in itself.
She'd have the
And she's
power of
saying whatever
God.
fungal life form is in that cavern is a stepping stone.
That would be the closest thing to have got to a god we've had on this earth.
I know, and I've been trying to stop it. And yet my father doesn't understand the good I'm doing in the world. All he hopes is that I work away at home, serve people while demon lords rise from wherever they came from.
I'm not here to try and convince you that your father is who you want him to be. Most of us don't get to choose that, and most of us get the short end of the stick. And she kind of like, just absentmindedly, like subconsciously just grabs at her arm and just like feels along scars. But he is a good man. It wasn't just me and Lyra and Arania in Sludepoop. Basil did help. There are countless alive, thriving now who will actually be able to have families because of him. We've been kept alive because of him. The entire time his sight has been set on you. But even so, he stopped and helped. I'm not going to lie to you and say that he'll automatically stop everything that he was doing and just accept that you're not coming back. At least not at first. I don't know if you've noticed he's stubborn. And she's just going to turn to
I know he
Liar.
means well.
He's helped us,
Go ahead.
even when it didn't benefit him. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't help his daughter.
I know he means well. I do. I don't want to go home. I want to keep doing this. Adventuring, helping people out. Just don't know if he'll understand.
It was Gauntlgrim that we're heading to, right? Like, as
After
our
this.
final, well, it's either Gauntlgrim or we'd have to, we did want to hit up the, oh, what was it?
Sorry, Gracklestad. If you
Gragglestad.
wanted to go there.
Gauntlgrim is like the
It-
final point, but we had to stop by the other two
Yeah,
cities.
Gauntlgrim's is my home, is our
Mhm.
home.
You met Ront. We also have others waiting for us in a safe haven back down the path. And there's more may need to be escorted out. Kind of looks back over the grove. Stopping the wedding or not, I'm not entirely sure that everybody here will be safe either. We can't do it on our own. We need to inform others. We need to let people with more power know. To lend aid. I'm not saying give up. But cards, we could use a hand.
Vert kind of takes a step forward. Heidi, you and I, we have done good work together. This is seeming bigger than what just the two of us can do. I think we need to try something different, and if your father does not understand, then, there's no way he can catch you. You're the fastest creature I know. You may go your own way, but in these circumstances, we need to try.
We work together to stop Sugdmore, stop the marriage, and that much I can help you with. Afterwards, well, there's more I need to do. I have to find my way to Aromicus and, well, warn the people there. After all, it's only a matter of time. If this one fails, she can just move on. Those people need to know for a fighting chance.
How far away is it?
But it's in the deepest day of the Underdark, so quite far.
The deeper you go, the more dangerous it's going to be. I don't doubt your abilities. I doubt anyone's abilities if they go too far. I won't try and tell you you're wrong. I will certainly make a plea for your assistance. It was kind of highlighted that Laya here is good at staying silent, but we don't really have anybody who can get into places that we need to go unseen in. And at the very least, it might not be the worst idea to find a guide. It's just another path for you.
She kind of scratches her head. I'll think about it. Look, I know you're worried for my safety and understand the dangers of being in the dark. I'm not reckless.
Quite cautious, actually.
I know my capabilities. And I know how dangerous the lower dark can be, but if I stay with you guys, who warrants them down there? Who gives them a fighting chance?
I'll look over to Lyre. And Lyre doesn't take a lot to know. Amaris is kind of having a hard time disagreeing with her.
You're gonna hate what Lyre's gonna say. Well, maybe not hate. But yeah, Lyre's gonna kind of move and just say then do it. But I would say, do you love your father?
I do.
He may be stubborn. He may be upset. But in case something happens, it's important to leave on good terms. Now, or at least you express trying to leave on good terms. How he takes it and how he responds is up to him, but you can at least say that you tried. Children run away. Adults say goodbye.
Right, well, I won't tell him until we're done.
Fair.
Don't want him to coddle me while doing what needs to be done here.
It's fair
I
enough.
promise. She holds her chest. I'll talk to him. I'll tell him what I plan to do. He couldn't even stop me anyways. I'm way too quick. So
Careful,
just
he's
let him
been
know what I'm
building
doing.
his
and
spells.
I'm out of there. But he's not the only one that's grown since adventures, so I think I'll be fine.
Of course you will.
And plus, if they do anything untoward to me, Vert here will kill you off, so I think we're good.
And Princess. Princess likes her more than me, I think.
Yes. Right, Princess. And she looks at Princess and she kind of mouths, I'll give you treats later.
I think we have a deal then. But just at least talk to him a little bit. You don't have to tell me your plans, but please.
I will.
And if he is too stubborn, we can bonk him on the head with his own pan.
I worry more for the pan, honestly.
That's true. My father famously has a very hard head, so I'd worry for the pan. Like, he's the most hard-headed and stubborn person I know. It's shocking how stubborn people can be.
I know, it's so strange that small people are stubborn, Heidi.
Right? Exactly. Oh. Thank God I never inherited that kind of side of him, so.
Of course not.
I'm just gonna side eye over to Vert, like. Vert, I didn't know you were you were a spellcaster. I cast iron.
All right. Well, I guess we can head back together and figure out our plans. Yes.
I agree. One more selfish question as we're walking. You left 3 months ago.
Mhm.
Have you seen or even heard tale of any, well, pale elves? Maybe one of them might have been bearing the symbol, and will show the pallid symbol of the Moonweaver.
No, sorry. No, I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
All right.
And eventually, you guys are going to return as Lyre once again. Turn around.
Every now and again. Turn around, bright eye.
I always thought it was Brian.
I think he needs to turn around too.
And bend over.
Oh my God.
Oh my!
Ryan.
Now, why do I want to sing that song as Stewie?
Right.
Right.
Turn around the bright eyes.
Basil, you watch as Amaris, Lyre, Vert return, and then Princess is kind of like behind. And as they're walking, you're kind of looking around, glancing to see if Heidi is with them, and you don't spot her quite yet until kind of like behind Princess, you spot that that hint of orange hair.
He'll harumph to himself as he kind of starts to get up, and Heidi can see that he's struggling to stand up. Like he's still not great after all, after running a marathon like he just did.
She's gonna see this and just run over to you, and she's fast. Like she gets to you very quick. You right, Pa? What happened?
Heidi, I'm 328 years old, and you just made me run after you. What do you think happened? I got winded, that's all.
You shouldn't be running after me then.
If I hadn't have gone through, a giant an army of gnolls and a, face-stealing plant, maybe I would have done a little bit better for myself. Oh my God, yeah, I should.
Oh no.
Perfect timing. If he dies, Heidi's right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, scary.
16.
It's on 100, right?
You have 16 heart attacks.
16 heart attacks. Oh no, all the cheeseburgers I ate did this to me.
I still can't believe Travis rolled the trip zeros on grog.
Look, Pa, I'm not that little girl that you need to protect anymore. I'm 90 years old. I'm more than capable of fending for myself, going on adventures, and living my own life. I don't need you don't need you running after me like that.
You left home without telling me or your ma what you were doing, where you were going. How do you think your parents are supposed to feel about that? I couldn't
I'm
just
sorry.
sit by and let you run off without at least making sure you're okay.
I'm
I just
sorry I didn't leave
Didn't
without warning. But would you have let me leave?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't
didn't
know
know
what I
too.
would have decided at that moment.
You always talk about the business and serving people. And that's fine and dandy if that's your purpose, but I don't want that life. And I was afraid that if I told you I wanted to get out and go on my adventures, you would have said no and I would have been stuck there. So I just left.
Heidi, would I like you to stay at the restaurant for the rest of your life? Yes. As a father, someone who wants nothing more than to see his daughter be happy and safe, yes. But I know that goals and dreams don't exactly line up. Your brothers, some of them have gone on to different things. Hell, Lauren, Hull, twins, they're all I have left, I guess, staying with old Basil. Just to see my last child finally leave reminds me of how old I'm getting. But I'm almost done. If this is the world you want to live in, I can't stop you, Heidi. I can't chain you into the basement of the restaurant and expect you to just work until you die. I wouldn't be a father, I'd be a slave owner. But that doesn't mean you can treat your family that way, Heidi. You should have at least sat down and talked to me before you left. You should have left a letter for your mother. She cried when you left. Ma doesn't cry very often. She thought we did something. But maybe I did do something. Maybe I expected too little of you. I don't want you to be sedentary when you don't want to be. What father would I be if I didn't worry about my sweet little girl going out into one of the most dangerous places in all of Exandria?
She just kind of stands there, still kind of like holding you in like a supportive manner, making sure that if you struggle, you can lean on her. And then she kind of nudges you a little bit. But I'm here now, and well, we can start talking now, can't we?
Yeah, in the middle of a demon-infested forest.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Pa.
You say that. But did you think that I wanted to, run through and face the Demogorgon of all things? Heidi, the Demogorgon.
Well, you can't complain, because I've been facing Suctable.
You're just like your mother. You know that?
I know. I took her most charming features. Brave, beautiful, and, well, independent.
You took my stubbornness.
No, that's impossible.
Okay. Sassy little shit.
That I might have learned from you.
All right. Whatever you ladies and Moth talked about. Let's discuss it as a team.
Before anything, I know it's not quite cooking, but she takes out like a little sprig of mistletoe. And she clasps it in her hand before opening and blowing into it. And you watch berries begin to grow on that sprig. And she plucks one out and doesn't hand it to you, but she just kind of like places it into your mouth. Eat something. You've lost weight. In fact, here. And she gives you 2 more berries.
Can you overdose on these things? He says as he's popping them in his mouth.
I don't think so. And then she pops another one in your mouth.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Pop. Alright, so are we doing this or planning? I mean, not right away, doing whatever this we need to do.
Yeah, so what's the best way to stop the wedding? Like, I know some things, but I don't know if they would apply to this specific wedding.
Were you going to go in and shout, I object?
No, I was going to sleep with the other one.
Oh my God.
That's insane.
I can't express the face Basil is making.
Right,
Oh my
well,
God.
if you plan on sleeping with a massive mushroom, then sure we can, but I doubt that's. You know what? Never mind. I'm seeing the joke.
It wasn't a joke, but I don't think it would help. In fact, I think I would probably get a rash.
Maybe as a last resort. Oh my God.
I don't know. Are demon lords picky? They'll be like, "Oh, hey, no."
No, the
Depends on the demon
Well-
lord.
the Myconids have been calling it Big Morgus. It's a massive mushroom, giant fungal growth here in Grove, and well, while not quite the size of a Romthos, it's a stepping stone. Something good enough for Zugmoy to get their hands on and really spread influence here in the Underdark.
You said her
There
power.
is
It's not at its height.
Right, well, yes, if the Demon Lord of Decay is going to be strong, it needs stuff to decay, and stuff to spread the spores, and, well, these are vessels of power that help her.
There's no possibility of us taking on Zuckmoy, so unless she really is that weakened, sending her back to the abyss. Sorry. Just saw Issue said Zuckmoy is a size queen. Oh no.
More like Suckmoy.
Oh
dick.
God.
Sorry.
Boo.
Hey, Bird played off of it, so it wasn't bad.
Guys, don't worry. It's no Spirit Guardian, so we're fine.
No spirit, is he?
Nope, no Spirit, does he?
Oh my God.
So I see a few options. We can either figure out a way to attack and drive off Zugmoy, do something to weaken them, or, and I'm open to other options, get to the big mushroom first. And kind of Liar's gonna like shield whatever they think is like Stool's eyes, and then with another pair of arms do like the across the neck.
It's like the complete wrong side. Well, it's a living being. I imagine it's also connected to the circles. Also, I could have sworn, Zoe, are you talking?
No.
Okay, I thought I heard you through the wall, and I was like, is she talking and muted? Okay.
Well, if I'm muted, clearly I'm saying something I don't want you to hear.
Oh, you know what? Fair. Fuck. I get the feeling that...
Just French things.
Look, okay, I know you've said its name a few times now. I keep on saying Among Us.
Sure.
But can you spell it out for me really
Who?
quick? Can you put it in the chat?
Which one?
The one that's closer to here.
Oh, Igmorgus.
Igmorgan. Okay, you can understand where my brain might have made the connection, right?
Nope.
If I'm honest, I was actually thinking of Amoongus, the Pokemon that looks like a Pokeball on its head, but it's a... Anyways.
What if someone else marries the giant mushroom? You can't be married twice.
Just really want to say real fast, I think the marriage part doesn't really matter as much.
I
I
think it's
think
what they're
this is
calling it.
more of a joke on Zuggtmoy's part.
Oh. Then that won't work.
And Lia's gonna take out a pouch filled with like rings and like, well,
Oh my god. Are those? They aren't.
marriage rings? Oh yeah.
That you've stolen or have been thrown at you.
A little from column A, a little from column B, another column of marriages that I left. Oh, if a bunch of people die, I'm going to be rich. Or if I die, a lot of people.
They're not getting a lot. let's
Probably
face
just
it.
one person.
I'm now waiting for the Skyrim courier to come find you down here. Got something to deliver. Your hands only. It's a fucking will.
Oh, my kids are going to get like hardly anything.
Sorry, what?
Anywho, second Moy.
Gods, we have to come back to that. I'm gonna look down to Heidi. Have you found any solutions? You said you've been slowing them down. This is a few more hands to maybe do something more.
I mean, there are a few options we can do. We can destroy Ignorgus and run. Or we could just run and evacuate all the wagons.
Is Basidia around?
I'm not sure. No. not
They're
at
just
this
sitting
moment.
horrified, like, you're trying to kill our god?
We should probably ask Basidia. How would we destroy Igmorgus?
With a lot of salt.
I think that's slugs.
Oh, that'll work.
Oh.
We're fine.
Oh, good.
Looks to
I thought they were the
Basil
same
again.
thing.
Only problem is, we do that. The anger disappointment. Well, I don't think any of us are going to survive an encounter with Demon Lord.
Hey. How far do you back do you think that the Demogorgon is?
If you're trying
Are
to
you
get
asking
them
the
to
same
fight,
character?
tell
Hey,
me
you can't blame me for trying. That would be the most badass thing ever, wouldn't it?
That would be awesome
it
and horrifying.
would be. Unfortunately, I don't know if it would actually help much. On the one hand, there's a chance that Demogorgon could win. On the other hand, if Demogorgon died and Zuckmoy had its decaying body, I'd rather not take that chance.
We, just clean up after whoever loses.
And on the off chance that they team up,
Oh, then we're fucked.
that's one of the three options. I'd rather not take the 33% chance. Once again, not a bad final plan. So it's destroy Among Us. Fuck, if I... Hang on.
You said it.
Igmorgus. Igmorgus. Or evacuate everyone.
You know,
She nods.
I'm getting really tired of having to evacuate people. Is there nothing we can do to divert her?
We wouldn't survive an encounter. I doubt she's even weak enough to be able to give us a chance. I do think we should talk to
I mean,
Basidia.
Yes.
Stool, you can at least call out to them now, right? It should be close by.
Who?
Basidia, the Sovereign?
Oh, I can do that. Give me a moment. Okay, done.
Wait for
He
him to
said
come
he'll
by.
be here in a moment.
Okay.
He's busy.
But now we should start getting ready to rest. He had mentioned killing the other sovereign, I believe, correct?
Yeah, what's his name? Give me a second. Yes, abroad.
Killing Yestabrod
Or
would at
Philo.
least it would
Which one?
stop the spores.
Yeah, to a degree, doing that will help. But of course, it'll still depend on like, you know,
Yeah.
Zuctmoy and all of that stuff. But from what Basidia told you, um, it should help free some of the Myconids.
That's the only thing that can be done.
That would likely be a big reason to evacuate.
How the hell did she get here?
That's a good question. They shouldn't be able to. To my knowledge, actually, Burb, I don't know if I've asked this before. The Divine Gate is supposed to keep out like any like powerful being like that that's on in the other planes. Is that supposed to apply to the Demon Lords?
The Divine Gate is specifically meant to prevent the gods of Exandria, both
Okay.
good and evil, from physically crossing into this plane of existence, or into the elemental planes if you are being more specific. It doesn't mean some other powerful beings cannot. I think there's a distinction between
Got it.
gods, betrayer gods, or like the demon lords. Obviously, there might be some similarities to certain abyssal beings to those of betrayer gods, but
Yeah.
this one in specific, I think, is
Not quite a god.
very much it's something. Yeah.
There's only one Demon Lord that I know that is held back by it. Let's thank the gods that she can't make it through. Rest, though, it would take something enormous. The Kuatoa brought in the Demon Gorgon, I believe. At least, that's what we know so far.
Do we?
We know that, what was it, the Kuatoa priestess? She was the one who seemed to finish a ritual to summon it, right?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
who here might have been able to summon another one. Or... wait. She kind of looks around. Looks to Basil and Lyre. And actually Heidi as well. You all said... you said a Vecna returned.
Were you saying this to, sir?
She's saying it to the party members, but she's also like acknowledging Heidi might also know a little bit about it. Did I hear that Vecna had attempted to reach godhood?
Oh, is this within the timeline?
Yeah, it is. It's
Because we're like,
very
what,
recent,
a
I would
year
say. It's like,
removed from it?
Okay.
Would that be common knowledge? Was it a big thing or?
Yeah.
very much so. It's on a different continent, but you know, if I'm mistaken, it was Vasselheim was basically almost destroyed, right?
Yeah, like straight
by
up attacked
the
by a
threat
giant earth
of
titan.
Vecna. Yeah. And
think this might
not
have
just
something
that,
to do with-
but the exploits of Vox Machina is very much like sung or stories are told. Uh, yeah. Tales like this will reach, the far ends of Exandria, even to the Underdark, right? All it takes is a traveler to go down here and tell the tales. All it takes is for them to spread out and, continue the stories. And some of them might be exaggerations, but that information still gets around.
Is there any chance? I mean, that's not a small thing. Now I'm almost wondering if it's connected. Power grab.
Maybe it weakened the barrier, but like, I don't know. It seems like it's suddenly gotten really easy to summon a lot of the like most powerful demons.
I also have to point out that two well-known demon lords have both been summoned in the Underdark fairly close together. Now, I ain't no conspiracy theorist, but there's a conspiracy going on.
Not to mention all the null activity. I would not put it out. I would not dismiss the idea that there's possible that Yenogu is here too. Somewhere.
After what we've seen, yeah. I'll agree.
Let's hope it's the only three, but I'm starting to worry that there might be more. And suddenly Tim is very excited if Grazit is one of them. Specifically for Lyre.
At that point, it's like, all right, guys, sorry. I'm switching sides.
No, you're like, guys, you handle Demogorgon, I got this one.
I can take him in a fight, right?
I can take him. Liar? Liar? Oh no, I'm losing in battle.
Oh no. Help me, Step Grazit, I got stuck. Phasers generate 8-foot tall.
It's actually the opposite.
Not the phaser is.
Liar goes to solo him, and you just hear in the back like, No, 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 no. Rutabaga, rutabaga, rutabaga.
You stopped coming to my summonings.
Oh my god, if we find out that Liar summoned Grazit, she's like, well, it seemed easy. Everyone was doing it.
Liar's the secret villain that triggered all of this, trying to get to Grazit.
He's just been getting the wrong Demon Lord every time. Go away,
My
not you.
Spanish rating order not working.
You know,
I'll get it right eventually.
every time there's been a Demon Lord coming in, Liar's been there. That or we find out that Liar is Grazit, and honestly, we haven't seen them in the same room as each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying Liar is Batman, but Liar is Batman.
Where is it?
Where is he?
Right. I might have a small idea about this. We talked about, crashing the wedding, right?
Yeah.
What if we do exactly as we said? We crash the wedding. We don't, actively fight Zugetmoy, but we ruin the entire, celebration.
In what regard?
Okay, well, give an example. Amaris, let's say that you or Liar are getting married, right? And me and Arania come in, punch the priest in the face, ruin the cake, destroy the decorations. How would you feel? Would you feel like still getting married on that day?
There's a lot of answers to that question.
Okay, you'd probably want to postpone it, correct?
You're talking about slowing it down as much as possible.
Correct. For someone like Zugetmoy, who's, well, for all intents and purposes, a pretty old broad, I don't think time is exactly something she cares too much about. So, if we do this, hell, she might want everything to be perfect. And if she can't have it perfect, she doesn't want it.
I'll look over to Heidi. You've been slowing her down so far. What do you think?
That could work, but well, like I said, if they're only looking for, well, the right amount of sacrifices, and I've been slowing down the progress.
Think of it this way. I know festivals. I know celebrations. I've married people before. Ordained. I've only married one woman.
You're not a liar.
But if my special day came around and some, assholes came around and, fucked with my venue and destroyed my cake and killed my audience, then I would want to postpone that and, go back to the drawing board instead of trying to half-ass it from there. Because marriage is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, usually.
I think we're still putting too much emphasis on the marriage thing. I think that's just the name of the ritual.
But think about this. If Zugetmoy, a demon lord, is pretending this is a marriage, maybe she's actually putting stock into this.
There's one concern I have. the analogy works if it weren't for the Demogorgon, or for Yinogu, or whatever demon lord else is out there. I should ask, do any of us, I think we've already asked this before, but demon lords generally don't get along, right? Like, it's a constant battle down in the abyss.
For what you know, yeah.
Was that?
Yeah.
Okay. If she knows the Demogorgon is out there and this is a source of power, she won't focus on what's perfect. The Demogorgon is the prince down there. He is the top dog. And this is the only way she might be able to step up and face him. And that is if they aren't working together. And if they are, that's even more worrying. I think it would work if it weren't for that. But
We don't have much of a choice from here, though.
no. We'd have to either... Do I see the Sovereign coming by yet? Oh shit, also.
Not yet.
As long as we have the blessing, I think the best option might be to destroy Igmorgus. But Heidi, you said that we wouldn't survive doing so?
I don't think we'd survive an encounter with the demon lord, so I think it's
Super simple.
dangerous.
Don't get in her vision. Do everything from outside. Like I said, spoil the wedding. Ruin the things before she can use them.
Well, everything she's using is inside of him. But at this point, Basidia arrives. You had called?
Igmorgus, what is it to you? To your people?
It is a branch, we believe. A piece, a fragment that connects to Arabicus.
Please understand, I am asking only for information. There is a chance Zugmoy will be marrying Igmorgus. The options seem to be so far either to ruin the wedding, I imagine by taking out, well, the guests and the priest, and it's a whole analogy. Are they having cake? Looks over to Heidi.
No, they're not having cake.
I bet she has cake.
Pa, that's disgusting.
The
I'm
other
all for
options are
me
either
making jokes, but please don't talk about your flirting or cake or butts or... Ugh. She kind of just like goes back to listening to Amaris.
the other options are either to evacuate everyone who's left, to find shelter, or to somehow destroy Igmorgus. But doing so would put us in the path of Zuckmoy, who is already here.
We could move our circle. We could leave.
Hey, I'm I'm a little tiny bit confused here. So, is there a difference between Igmorgus and the really big fungus thing?
Yeah, they're two different things.
From what Heidi told you, they're two different things. But Basidia just mentioned that he believes Igmorgus is a fragment or is connected to Oromicos. So
Okay, gotcha. It's correct. Two fungus things in a fungus place with a bad fungus woman is sometimes just a little hard to keep track of.
no, definitely. It's definitely complicated. But just from what Basidia said, uh, he's saying he believes, so it's not 100% confirmed, but he believes Igmorgus is connected to Oromicos. Or in other words, Igmorgus is a part of Oromicos.
If it's cancerous, cut it off.
What was Basidia saying?
He mentioned that he could evacuate the grove.
Do you know where you'd go for safety? We've actually cleared a path, apparently, on accident.
We would have to move, but as for home, we do not know.
So is Adaras. At least for now. Looks to Urania. Do you think he would shelter them?
Maybe. I do not see normally why he wouldn't. I don't know if he has enough food to keep up with this amount of people coming.
I can ask.
Can you? Oh, you can.
Yeah, sure.
Might not be the worst idea then.
That's already on good standing.
There is something else I want to ask. Normally I wouldn't, but given the whole, and Liza's just gonna like point at all the mushrooms that we're doing for like rapport spores. Could we talk to Yigmoris? Morcus?
Many have tried. But we've received no answer.
Have they done as many drugs as I have? No. I'll go on the greatest trip known to world. Because I feel like maybe we should start looking for information. Because, like, if demons are summoned, they can be unsummoned, right? Like, that's how they're normally defeated? Or is it always through, like, stabbings?
That's the difficult part. You're not sure. Occurrences such as this are, well, obviously not common, so it's hard to find precedents of how to unsummon a demon lord.
I mean, if it's an old mushroom, maybe it knows. We can try talking to it before we kill it. Maybe it'll help us and be like, hey, I don't want to turn into a horrible demon mushroom. Maybe we should sleep on it and wake up.
Heidi.
Yeah?
The more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm thinking we're going to need to run. Looks to Basidia. There's no possibility that we can take on a demon lord. And I don't know how close it is, but the two options really are slow them down, which will only go so far. Heidi already said all they need are sacrifices. Basil, no matter how many cakes we destroy, it only takes more sacrifices for them to complete the ritual. But someone does need to warn the others. We need to be heralds. We can't fight this.
So we're not gonna fight? We're not gonna stop this ritual?
I don't think we can. And if we do, then nobody
Why
knows
not
about it.
both?
How so?
Slow them down and then evacuate.
We slow them down, they evacuate. We disrupt the party, disrupt the sacrifices.
One last blow
Maybe even
would
Mhm.
be on the table, I agree. But to full on go in and try and destroy it, I don't know if that would work.
destroy Zugitmoy or destroy
Igmorgus.
Yigmorgus.
I'll look to Sovereign. Is there a way to destroy it?
He looks towards the direction of, well, that inner garden, basically. Igmorgus, a towering fungi, much larger than these Zerkwood trees grow.
Oh shit.
Much larger than. He kind of looks over towards the lake, or that body of water, where you first met him. Igmorgus is larger than that body of water.
How wide is that body of water?
It's about, from what it looks like 40 feet wide.
That seems a little bit more than just a torch. But anything, and I hate to say it like this, but an infection? Something to... No. Any infection or poison would just destroy the main one.
Needed a lot of holy water.
Heidi kind of chimes in. That guy's right. Igmorgus is, well, it's as big as a tower. It'll be difficult to Well, we could burn it, but we'd have to stick around to see it burn to completion. It's not going to be a simple feat. It's not just run in and do something, run away. We have to stick around and see it through.
It'd be all or nothing.
If we need to warn people, then I can get a head start. I'm fast. I can get to where we need quickly.
If that's what she wants to do.
Basil,
Hmm.
I think now is the time. Time to ask Burmug.
I could try. But this might be a larger plan than just half an hour's worth
So maybe in the
of
morning.
what to do. I can try in the morning.
Hmm.
I can't guarantee anything.
No matter what,
Um,
an evacuation is necessary. Sovereign Basidia, I don't imagine that having any sort of force would help. You would likely fall under her control. Am I wrong?
You are correct. It would be dangerous for us to attempt. I've tried my best to keep the rest of our circle away from the spoilers, and yet slowly we lose people one by one.
She can take over.
Sovereign Basidia then just kind of like looks to his side and goes, "He is here." And you kind of look over and you see Sovereign Philo kind of walking nearby. Heidi kind of takes a step back, mutters something under her breath, and a cloud of fog is going to start emanating from around her. She's just like disappearing into it. And the most interesting thing you'll see is Sovereign Philo is being followed by two other Myconids and a familiar figure behind it. The massive hill giant that was chasing you. Now following behind Sovereign Philo, but this time with several fungal growths all around its body.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
Where are they
Heidi
heading
within
to?
the fog just kind of goes. They're heading towards the garden. Heidi kind of in the fog. Well, we need a plan. Looks like
Heidi,
they've got fresh meat.
is that enough of a sacrifice?
I think so, but well, we don't know. Perhaps the wedding's tomorrow.
How long does it take them to sacrifice?
The ritual isn't that long, but they do some rehearsals. So, we might have some time, but I need to know, are we running? Are we fighting?
Look to everybody.
We're fighting.
Arania.
I tend to agree with Basil on this. Fighting.
Weirdly, I do think we should try and fight. Which is surprising for me.
Then we should fight. I should look to Sovereign, but you should not. I think you should still evacuate just in case.
I
Maya,
will
can
begin
you-
calling my people.
Can you reach out to Adaras? Ask him if he is okay to invite more guests.
Heidi kind of looking around. Am I needed here? Or should I begin warning people?
She'll kind of look over towards Heidi and then towards Basil. I think it's time to have that talk.
Yes, that's yeah, I guess it's time to have that talk.
And then I think it is, yes, a good idea to warn.
Very well. You see she kind of... The fog disappears. She starts looking through her belongings. I'll leave as soon as we talk. The sooner the better. I shall look towards Basil. I know we just reunited, but I'm gonna have to head out.
Basil kind of like closes his eyes for a minute. Been less than an hour. You're already leaving.
This isn't goodbye. I mean, we'll see each other again, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
Kind of like holding her arms in like a hugging motion. Like she definitely feels, well, conflicted, sad. You can see it on her face. Well, this time I'm telling you, I'm heading out, going on an adventure. But I'll be safe. I'll take care of myself. But make sure that I'm able to come back to you, come back to Mom.
Send Ma a letter when you can.
Right, I'll find the closest postal service here in the Underdark and send her a letter.
You'd be surprised.
Actually, I would be. She still kind of has a conflicted look. But then she's just gonna kind of like run over to you and give you a hug. Take care of yourself, Pa. You're a bit too old for this. Maybe you should leave with the Myconids.
I'll think about it.
She squeezes you tighter. I've missed you. I've missed you and Ma and my brothers and sisters.
We've all missed you too, Heidi. I love you, my darling.
I love you too, Pa. More than you know.
Go. If your destiny is to help people, then who am I to stop you? It seems that mine's started to get a little weird as well.
Think about it. When we get back home, all the stories we could tell. Maybe every now and then I stop by, help out with the business, and while I'm serving up customers, I tell them grand tales of where I've been, and you tell them grand tales of where you've been.
Yeah.
Nothing like good food
Yeah.
and good stories.
That's how the Gilded Beard's always been.
She'll give you a kiss on your cheek before stepping away. I'll see you around, Pa. She looks at all of you, Amaris, Lyre, Arania. Well, if you could please take good care of my father, will you?
I will.
Oh, I will.
The fuck's that supposed to mean?
I have to meet your wife.
Get her approval. Turn to Vert. Are you going with her?
I would only slow her down. Since I cannot help Heidi, I shall stay and help the rest. Lend my blade to the fight.
Heidi moves up to you, Vert grabs both your hands. It's been a crazy few months, hasn't it?
The craziest. But I would
This isn't
not have it
goodbye.
any other way.
This is just see you later, isn't it?
Indeed. Princess would be devastated otherwise. And so would I.
I think Princess will be fine.
Is this little goblin gonna be my daughter-in-law?
Ugh! I'm sorry, but no. Like, Heidi, no offense, but no.
No, not taken. Hey, take good care of my father, will you?
I promise, until I see you again. I shall protect the part of you that remains.
Interesting. She goes over to Princess. As for you, you big buffoon, you. But you take good care of Earth, okay? Take good care of everybody else. I might not give you scritches and snacks anymore, but I'm sure they will. Yes, I know, don't give me that posh accent of yours. No, you know how many times I've told you. You can't convince her, she's stubborn. She's probably as stubborn as my pa. And kind of like, Princess is kind of like going like, "Roar, roar, roar, roar," just like making noises.
Aww.
All right. And she turns back to look at all of you. I'll see you all around, all right?
Stay safe down there.
And she stomps her foot onto the ground as dirt gets kicked up, and the dirt begins to glow and kind of like wrap around her feet. And then she clicks her heels, and then she just runs off. And she's even faster than before. She's gone in the blink of an eye.
Did that motherfucker have boots of haste?
She did have boots of speed.
Oh my god, she stole them from Vax.
Basil, your daughter might be cooler than you.
Might be list.
You see Basil's shoulders kind of like slump a little bit as he's watching her kind of run off, and he goes, "Yeah, I know. The coolest."
One fucking Kit 2.0, Jesus. One thing as Heidi's leaving, something I actually forgot to do earlier. I assume this all has counted as a short rest, right?
Again?
There's a reason.
Sure.
At the end of all this, at the end of being able to catch her breath and connect with everybody, and that connection, especially her new connection that she and the rest of the party have made with Heidi, that bit of warmth within her chest is the same warmth that will now be felt by Heidi, by Vert, and by Basil, as all of their connections are made real, made in such a way that they can feel it still holding them. As my consecuted feat, also known as reflavored musician, each of you, and Heidi is going to be included in this, gets a heroic inspiration.
Yay!
Yay.
Sorry, Liar, you're not there. I can only choose 3 people right now, so.
Well, that's fine. I already have an inspiration. I was just being nice.
Yeah, that's better than your inspiration, okay? So
I'm sorry. I just wanted to clarify so it didn't sound like I was giving it to everybody. I can only choose 3 people per short rest. In all reality, I probably could have chosen 3 people earlier, but it's fine. I gotta remember to use that.
And
Heidi
with
will
that,
feel that as she runs off. And
just as quickly as she showed up, she is gone. Off to warn people about the threats that now are emerging from the Underdark. Possibly the fastest, maybe second fastest person you know. You know the journey's not an easy one, but, well, you can only hope for the best, and she seems fairly competent.
that
With a person that Basil had journeyed off to find and eventually was reunited with. The tumultuous experience of their reuniting and the conversations that they both had. While short and while there was understanding, I'm sure there's still lingering feelings, and for the both of them, I'm sure there's still much that they would have liked to say, things, experiences they would have liked to have together here. But that's not what the situation allows for. Well, we can only hope to do our bests.
Hey, DM.
And, Mhm.
If it's okay, just one last bit of flavor that I thought might be nice. That I realized I was trying to say earlier and I could not fucking find the words.
Sure.
The warmth that was given out, that inspiration. Is it okay if I say that as long as they have it, Vert's, the warmth isn't in her chest, but instead in her hands, where she held Heidi's as they said goodbye. And for both Basil and Heidi, it is that last hug. Just in a constant state of just being right there for them to feel, as long as they have that inspiration.
Yeah, I'd say it's that feeling. It's the possibility, the infinite, well, amount of hugs received, hands held, these possibilities, these things that have happened. It's the hug that was just felt, but even future hugs that will be felt or hugs from the past. It's all of these at once. Its presence. Despite her running off into the distance, it can still be felt. I'm sure this isn't the last we'll see of Heidi Rumblebelly, but, for now. For now, she's gone. And in this moment, I'm sure Basil has things he needs to think about. His reason for journeying into the Undermountain. He found it. Or not Undermountain, the Underdark, he found it. Does this mean he goes back home? We don't know. You've stumbled upon your own adventure. But I guess a lot of this we'll have to figure out next time.
Oh boy. We're all gonna die.
Oh, we're
This is where
fine.
We're gonna end it for today. Yippee!
As long as we don't enter the Bridezilla's gaze, we'll be fine.
I get a feeling it's going to be hard not to. I don't think the Demon Lord has a passive perception of 15.
Then let's just not be in the same,
And we did
floor
just
as
send off
her.
our stealthiest member, who was a member for an hour.
An hour, yeah.
Hell yeah. Good session, Burb.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
welcome,
Good
Zoe.
session.
Well done,
New
Bert.
party member! Woohoo!
Welcome.
Vert's here and
Channel
she's
streaming.
French.
Goblin tongue is actually just French. The most
Yeah.
unrefined people you'll ever meet speak one of the most beautiful languages in the fucking world.
My what?
Yeah. Even in fantasy, the French still aren't believable. They're not believable.
Oh my god, this is awesome. Well,
But yeah, guys, Vert's here, Princess is here. Woohoo!
woo!
Yay.
Oh, I'm so excited for next week.
I'm gonna say, I think
Oh.
Vert is the most well-endowed of the party.
Whoa, now you haven't seen. Actually, that's a great question. Hold on. Mars is wearing armor. Can't fucking tell. Let's see. I think proportionally, yeah, I think Vert is.
Oh my god.
Good for you.
Like when the artwork popped up, and then Jeff was like, "What did you say?" I know you were just ecstatic when you saw the artwork. Like Larry was just like, "Ooh."
I also want to express to people that Burb also drew Heidi,
Yeah.
and she was perfect.
That was incredible, Verb.
Yippee.
Fucking amazing.
I did this in an hour. It's not refined, so I'm going to refine it more for when you see her next.
Oh,
She's
that's so
I wouldn't
cool.
change
I
a
loved
damn
her.
thing about her.
Immediately, I was like, they have the same pants and the same loincloth. It's great.
It's so
Yeah,
fucking
I
good.
also did like instead of like the gem on your beard, hers is an earring.
There's an
I
earring.
saw that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I'm just saying she can come back. We could use a rogue / ranger. Is she both?
I don't know, man. There's so many NPCs in your party. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, but we could use.
We don't need more.
We could use
Plus,
stealthy.
Plus, I'll only allow those that Arania adopts. You know.
Aradia, go after her now.
Like they're the ones that get to stick around mostly. No, she'll be back for sure. She'll be back.
Yay!
We'll see. We'll see Heidi again.
Hope so.
Heidi will return.
Heidi will return in Avengers Endgame.
Well,
If Basil dies, I'll just be Heidi.
I got.
Well, she's already got boots of speed, and she's got a quarterstaff that can turn into rope. So
I actually gotta do something before this.
Which very much excited liar.
yes, very much so.
Yay.
Add directory.
But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Got new characters. You got Princess and Vert. I swear, I was drawing Princess, and I was like, I'm missing something. I was like, oh yeah, the ribbon. So I had to quickly draw a ribbon on Princess. There we go. Now
It is
perfect.
beautiful.
I love princess. Oh my god.
Oh, Princess.
I'll put. Oh no!
yeah.
No! Don't ruin it now. Everybody say bye, stream.
Bye.
stream.
Bye, stream.